Hi cozies. Man, when I started this channel on YouTube, I thought I had so many ideas about different themes, so I wasn't really questioning whether or not I'll be able to do a video each 2 weeks. I was pretty certain that without extra stress or care, I would be able to produce that many videos. And after I put two, one of which was a read with me, which is not that difficult to film or edit, all of the themes that I wanted to explore in next videos just all of a sudden felt very irrelevant because of life. Life happened. Two major things happened in my life since last you saw me. One is a very happy one, which is that I became an aunt. But that was related to almost 2 weeks of either waiting for the baby to come, and then when the baby was already here, you know, a lot of driving around just to get things done, help somebody else, go to the hospital, check things out, or just go see the baby, which were the most fun trips. Right after the baby came into the world, I had a health crisis. That's the other big thing that was not pleasant at all. I had some major health problems and issues that caused me to stay in bed for a little bit over a week. And I've had moments like these in the past, and they're never nice, they're never fun. Everything that is not urgent or life important just falls out of the plan. There is no plan. There is nothing. You lay in bed and you do the very bare minimum. And it's so diminishing. It's so soul crushing because you can't do so many things that come so easily. You learned to walk when you were a year old, and now I couldn't walk correctly. I have noticed that in such moments when I feel so much down and in pain and whatever, whether it's physical pain or mental, my reaction is anger. I get very pissed off. And my inner dialogue basically consists of, I am so tired of this. I am sick and tired. This is not the life that I wanted. I am not doing what I wanted to be doing. I am not using my best potential. I am not having the best life that I could be having. So starting the moment that I feel a little bit better, things are gonna change. So after I started getting better and better every day, which thankfully it didn't take that long, it could have taken more than a week, I decided that I have to get back on track because of things that are happening, whether good or bad in your life. You let things go. You let habits go, sometimes very good habits. In my case, what I didn't do for 2 or 3 weeks was clean the house because I physically couldn't do it for over a week. So I needed to tidy out the whole thing. My meals were not the best. My diet was not the best because I wasn't able to prepare things for myself, and I wasn't able to really I didn't have a lot of mental space to just think about what I'm eating and how good it is. I just wanted the comfort of food, regardless of how that food will be influencing my body. So I was dependent on my parents that prepared things for me, but also some kind of not fast food, but like fast things that are just easy to prepare when you cannot move so much. So I needed to get my diet in check. I needed to prep the whole house, just clean the whole thing. And usually cleaning the house doesn't take me more than half a day. But in this case, I wanted to clean everything. Every little thing that you notice and you're like, I will clean you later when I have the time. Microwave, fridge, every nook and thing, small place where I usually don't really look, I cleaned. That's why I knew I was gonna need a little bit more than a day. So I decided to do a reset week. And both physical and mental resets were needed very much. But I started with the physical because it's really easy for me. That's the thing that you have control over. So I put everything in its place. I also took care of my plants that I kind of neglected for the past couple of weeks. And I am a plant person that just enjoys having plants, but I am not very educated on them, which is something that is on my agenda, something that I need to do more of. Just, I keep them alive, but I don't necessarily know specific cares, tips and tricks for the specific plants that I own. Well, I know enough to know where something needs to be replanted. Talking about physical stuff, another thing that I needed to get back on track with was my movements. Because of the health crisis that I was in, my flexibility wasn't really the best, and I needed to work more on that. So I started doing a lot of exercises, or just went back to doing my exercises that I sometimes forget to do. And the thing is, my philosophy on everything is that you need to make it fun, because it's not fun. Doing what you need to be doing, what is good for your body, initially could be so boring, and also it takes a lot of willpower. But if you make it fun, then you would want to get to your exercise time. And for me, making it fun meant dancing around the house a lot. This is a way for me to move my body and do some moves. And it looks ridiculous. It looks nothing like an actual dance. It does not look nice, but I do get my exercise done, which is the most important thing. And blood flowing in the whole body, and the mood is so much up, so much. Now, a lot of things were on the list that I needed to check, I needed to get better at, and they were not all done in this period of time. In fact, I only managed to tidy up the whole house and clean small things for the first 5 days. Like the big clean that you usually do, like the vacuuming and all that thing, happened the week after that. And like laundry, I had so much laundry to do, just did it all in one day. Oh, great. As I said, another thing that I needed to get on top of was my diet. And I have been struggling, like I guess plenty of us, with weight loss, and I have found a balanced way of eating a couple of months ago that really had a significantly positive effect on me, both on the way that I looked and also how I felt and the hormonal balance. Yeah, of course everyone should find what works best for their body type. For me, I really like the 40-30-30 balanced diet. It's not really a diet. I do look at it as being more educated on what you're actually consuming. I'm not gonna go into this. The point is that I needed to get that on track, and related to that is cooking. So I have to give a bit of an information. I live in the same house as my parents. We do have different flats, but they're all in the same building. And since they also are following the 40-30-30, it's way easier when my mom cooks a lot of the meals, and I just, take advantage of that. So that led to me either not cooking so much and even forgetting how to cook things that I used to know how to cook. So now I have to get back on cooking, and I decided to start by at least cooking at least once a week to twice a week. And I was able to do some of the balanced recipes, which are totally new to me because you have to really measure a lot of the things. It's a little bit of a more complicated way of cooking, and I enjoyed it. I went to my dad's garden Yeah, like mom does the cooking, dad does the gardening. I live a very good life that I want to replicate, and I want to learn more about gardening and farming and all that. But for now, I just take advantage a lot. And so he did grow some spinach. I decided to use that one and make my favorite spinach balls that are in this recipe very, very balanced, and they were delicious. Also some soup and stuff that I do know how to cook, but you need to measure differently, and the ingredients are the same, the amount is different that I need to try how to do in a balanced diet way. So that was a success. No, stoję. I did some cozy self-care, a lot of masks, and just putting some effort into stuff. And I thought everything was going great the first week. I did all of the things that I was supposed to, even though, as I told you, I was behind on the cleaning and the things just took a lot more time. I was still giving it my best. I was trying to put my health back on track as well, which here meant to go to a lot of different specialists to check on different things. And I'm angry. I am silently angry because today, Friday, I decided to do very responsible things and go make appointments for every doctor that I feel I need to see. And I tried to do this over the phone, but they never pick up here. So I actually had to drive for 20 kilometers to get to the clinic that was supposed to be helpful, and they are not having any available appointments for the next 2 months. So that was a bust. Paid for gas, paid for parking, not that much, but still. Not to mention that I didn't really know what I was going. The navigation just killed me early in the morning, because right now it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Then I came back and I went to a different type of a doctor, and they turned me out. Here in Germany, they can easily say, we don't take any new patients, I'm sorry, bye. And they're very cold about it. It's pouring rain. It is so hard to drive. It's early in the morning and I get declined left and right, and it becomes kind of discouraging because I'm trying to do the right thing and responsible thing about my health, and it's not working. And this week was supposed to be the reset week. And I haven't even cleaned the house yet. I ordered it around a little bit and I cleaned some stuff, but I need to clean the whole thing. And I'm going grocery shopping just because I need to restock on pasta in case the apocalypse comes, because it's on sale and I'm gonna buy a lot of it. And I have to do something to pick myself up a little bit because my mood right now is just going. The only good thing is that I'll have babysitting time later today, but it's gonna be at the end of the day, so I need to survive until then, and I have many videos to film, and my energy needs to be a little bit different, so I need to change that. It wasn't easy. I got rejected from everywhere. It's because they don't have the capacity for that many patients that Germany all of a sudden has. And so I was turned away from each and every doctor with the exception of ortho. And ortho couldn't do anything for me because I needed to get some tests done, for which I was turned away and put on a wait list for like 3 months. So I still don't know why I'm getting the problems that I'm getting. So at the end of that first week, I felt so empty. I was doing everything that I was supposed to be doing. I was putting the self-care. I was cleaning my space. I was doing my exercises, trying to make it fun, trying to make it enjoyable. And all of a sudden, I didn't feel any spark. I felt so empty. empty. It was so disheartening. So yeah, it did take some setback, but I decided that I'm just gonna continue with the reset for the next week, because I didn't even get to clean the house properly and do the laundry. So that was the plan going forward. And another thing that I should have done every day since the start, and I did not, was journaling. I am not sure where I am with journaling. Am I a fan? Am I pro? Am I neutral? I don't know, but I have seen some progress and some positives coming out of when I am sitting down and expressing my feelings. I have the tendency of doing it verbally as opposed to writing it all down. It comes way more natural and easier for me to sit in front of a camera and talk about all of the things that I'm feeling, which is partially what this channel is serving, that need. But I do recognize that when you have it written down, afterwards you can come back and see the progress and see a lot of things you're not able to see if you just talked it out with somebody or in front of a camera. And so I did start doing more journaling. It did help tremendously. I also got back on track on having a small on the side job because I just need some extra cash right now, and I need to pay for some of the luxurious things that I bought. I did get to go to work next week. What I'm doing, I don't know how to describe what I'm doing. Let's just say I'm helping around in a tech store, and it started to feel better. It started to feel better, I'm not gonna lie. The sun started shining. I was on top of my pills. I was on top of my exercises, and you know, just going out and seeing the sun just did wonders. Wonders. Nature, taking care of yourself, does wonders. Speaking of the sun, and the reason why I was able to get even more sun time is the fact that I got my first drone ever. I'm so excited. I already went out to fly the drone 3 times, and I am so enthusiastic about it. It was so cool. I'm so glad with what it turned out to be, and I am so motivated, inspired to just learn more and just practice more. So good. I make it like small little dates when I go into nature, because that's why I bought it for. I wanted to explore nature and have it in my videos and have it in my life more, and have these footages of these beautiful places that I get to visit in my life. So I am in nature more. I'm learning new skills. I drive to places that I like more. I have my small bookish dates when I'm going to these places because I grab something to eat before that. It's just so good. I mean, I sometimes did sin with the food, but we're gonna get on track and take healthier snacks with us when we go fly the drone. On an opposite note, something that really was again disheartening, it's the balance of it all, right? And the awesome things and not so great things happening all at the same time. Because I was feeling so low the first week, I wanted to gift myself a feeling that I really like having, which is going to castles. I live in Germany. There's plenty of castles to see, and there's a special feeling that I have whenever I am in the castle or next to it, like whenever I'm there. So I decided to take on a trip to go visit 2 castles, one for the first time and the second for the second time, but I just wanted to film better quality footage than I was able to do years ago. And I got some technical issues. Both of the castles were in renovations, so the footage wasn't great. There was so much walking up the hills, down the hills, through bridges, in the forest. There was so much exercise, which was a good thing. I walked so much, got so much sun, so much exercise, and nothing of the beautiful footage that I wanted to. So I guess we're gonna leave that for next year and hope that we get the chance to go to these castles again, because these renovations, I don't understand. Like, the summer is coming, tourists are gonna be coming. Why will you put the good and the bad all together? This 2 weeks was totally a reset for me. It was very successful, but all of the things that I did needed to become a habit again. I need to keep doing them, and I'm just gonna add a lot more things that I need to be adding for my mental health, for my actual, we didn't talk about goals and professional things that I need to get a move on, because time is passing and things are not changing unless I do something to change them. So I guess that's gonna be something for the next time. I need to get on top of my filming and my filming process and my filming business. I get on top of my books and my bookish content and my reading as a whole, but I am halfway through that, but that's something for the other channel. We're not gonna talk about books so much here. And the journey is just continuing. That's the moral of the story. A lot of things happen. I got back on track. I relearned some lessons that I keep on relearning every couple of months, but hey, I guess that's life. I am again excited. I'm excited. I feel way better. The spark is semi back. Having a baby around to smell and hug is definitely helping. Flying is definitely helping. Small victories. Small victories. So that's it. That's pretty much what I've been up to in the past couple of weeks. I hope this video was useful. I hope that it served some purpose and it made you feel better about your own struggles. I am very thankful that you are here and you're watching my journey, and I'm very, very curious to get to know all of you. So please leave a comment. Tell us about your struggles. What are you currently battling? It sounds more epic and fun that way. What are the things that you're trying to conquer in your life? Leave a comment down below and I will see you again next time. And I really, really hope it's soon. But if it's not, I am gonna try to be more active on TikTok and Instagram. The goal this week is to get on top of my TikTok and Instagram game. So go follow those accounts if you wanna see more small time glimpses of me more often. See you soon.